It's Wednesday, May 16th. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. Morton, my friend on Facebook, says, I've got a Christian t-shirt with the text, "There are two people having sex" on the back of this t-shirt. Then on the back, there's a picture of Jesus smiling, and the text says, "Just kidding. Believe in Jesus." Do you think that it's wrong of me as a Christian to wear that t-shirt? Well, I don't know if it's necessarily wrong as much as it's kind of in poor taste, in my opinion, Morton. You know, here's the thing, and here's the bigger picture. What kinds of things do we really need to witness to people? And don't we take advantage of some things that are really kind of in a category I would call stupid witnessing tricks? Because I think that's one of them. You know, it's a fun t-shirt, I understand. Wouldn't it have been better if on the back of it said, "Just kidding," or something like that? But to make it a Christian thing is, well, I think it turns people off more than it turns them on. Let me explain. A few years ago, I was walking in my favorite place. There's a bridge that goes over the lake, and you can walk across it. And it's made out of wood, and it was really nice, and it was fairly new at that point. And as I was walking across, I saw that somebody had chiseled in the wood, "Jesus saves," or something like that, a Christian slogan. Totally messed up the wood, totally defaced it. And there were some other people that were there too, and I heard them say, "Oh, those stupid Christians." And I agreed with them. That was a pretty stupid thing to do. And do you think anybody was saved through scribbling that on defacing the property? Absolutely not. In fact, more people got mad at it, and more people probably had negative things to say than positive. And I think we do that with our stuff. Now, I am guilty of this, and I have to admit, you know, many t-shirts in the 80s that had Christian slogans that were rip-off of some national ad campaigns. You know, just things that we thought were kind of cute and a great way to quote-unquote witness, but it was really stupid more than anything. And we really have to get over this because, you know, even though they're kind of cute, maybe, they're not doing anything. In fact, they're turning people off more than they're turning them on. So this kind of a thing, I think we have to go one step farther and say, you know, are non-Christian people smart enough to get the gospel message without all the little gimmicks? And I think they are. You know, we feel like we have to have gimmicks, and we feel like if something has the word Jesus on it, that it's okay for us to wear. But, you know, this one, in my opinion, is in bad taste. And I don't think this is something that would win anybody to the Lord. I think it would just make them go, "That's stupid." You know what I'm saying? And Morton, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. You asked me the question. But I think this goes for a lot of t-shirts and a lot of slogans and a lot of things that we do. And, you know, as the non-Christian world watches the Christian world, they get more and more frustrated with it. Just because there's a lot of kind of silly things going on. They see our gimmicks. They see our hatred for certain groups of people. The gay people, the abortionists, and, you know, you can have your opinions on that, but you don't have a right to hate anybody. And they see all of these things, and I think it creates more and more of a wedge between Christians and non-Christians all the time. I think this t-shirt would be one of those things that would do it. So, you know, we ought to think about this. We ought to think about the bigger picture before we put a shirt like this on. And the shirt is funny. I just think the back of it ought to have a different slogan, and it shouldn't be something Christian, probably. Anyway, folks, you know, the best way to witness to people is just living your life. You know, a lot of times we wear these shirts and we think people are impressed by the shirt, but they're watching you instead. I remember one time I was riding in a car with a friend, and this guy behind us kept honking his horn. And he honked and he honked, and my friend that was driving said, "What does that guy want?" I said, "I don't know." And then he kept honking, and the guy that was driving said, "Man, this is really getting to me." And the guy honked one more time, and my friend turned around and flipped him the middle finger. And as we were driving a little later, he realized that he had just put a bumper sticker on his car that said, "Honk if you love Jesus." Well, I don't think the guy that was honking was too impressed with, being flipped off by his honking. He forgot about the sticker. It's typical of us. It really is typical of us. And we can have all the slogans and gimmicks in the world, but in the final analysis, people are watching you. You're living in front of people, and you are the biggest expression of what the Christian faith is all about. So live your life. Put away the geese. Live your life for Jesus. God bless you. Have a great day.